Life and death are the two sides of the same coin. What links them are stories. Some are beautiful, some romantic, and some heartbreaking. One such story is of a 15-year-old Billa and his companion, the Wular.
Ginana छुस बह कुन साथ अगर गिंदुम तो गिंदो अगर न तो तेले छुस बह आसान दोहस यती दरियावसै मज कुन साथ छन बाननी की तम साथ पे इंसानस वारिया बर्दाश्त करना अगर न बर्दाश्त करे इंसान बराबर फटवाय आबस पान
Billa lost his father to a life-threatening disease. Orphaned at the tender age of 9, Billa never saw life in its beautiful form. For him, it was all about pain and responsibilities greater than his age.
मे ना बिलाल हम डार मोलिस ना मोहम्मद रमजान डार माजे छम ना मगली बोज पारान पत मूदम मूल तमिस जंग वर्म पत मूदम सह पत पेम लकचार सह यपर पोस जन पत पेम मोज मोज बेन ज पकन
He had to leave school and his studies to support his family. Although his mother tried her best, but she just couldn't make the ends meet.
Iman was no dood werpen, iman was no kindje, kien was no iman bekjekara. Urap je had als je zat was iman iman niet wat je maar bekjekara. Kien mis pak ne pan in bij. Uja je roon kar, uja je chat en mis na, mis schon kan ki bepalen van me bij. Mis poel patim ajo ja ta na doen chat mis na. Bijaka kim bij poel. Man as hek no kunjai.
Billa scavenges the lake daily on his boat for plastic and trash. He sells whatever he collects and feeds his family. It's ironic how the plastic that pollutes and chokes the Wular turns into a savior for Billa.
बदल टिप खन विप खन तलान करान जमा लगावन साइडस
अच्छा पत क्या शुक्रान साइडस थई
गाड़ी मस पे बरन पत खाला गार त कना
एमसे क्या कि चलान कि ओका पोका छा रुपये दा यमा
रपि दह छ मिलान अमसे मगर गंदगी त छ वथान छ चवान छ त्रेश तवे तमी मौजूद बुछस वनान साफ गछ आसन दरियाव ये त्रेश छ चवान चाय बनावान बत रनान.
For Billa and Wular, it's a symbiotic relationship. Billa, at his own level, is protecting the Wular, and in return, he gets his much-needed earning. Billa had a great aptitude for studies, but without school fees, it was all a waste. So he left the school and moved on. Billa found a hope in Wular and harped on a new journey.
Bozos paran government schools pat moj osum mozuri karan to paran mol osum hopar ki tesum karan mozuri to parnawan osum to pates mod patas pe me peti selim ke pres patas pe me gairikan so pe pagnawin patas pe me gur ya por selim ke tar patas pe me peti bar patas mon me batrawin to patas ro me achi wajas pe na ta sab muin to paran.
Billa couldn't bear his mother's misery and desperation. He decided to share her burden. His first try to earn livelihood was at a local auto mechanic shop. But there he needed to learn the trade first before he could start earning. He needed time and patience, which were both alien entities for him.
Hört mir Musik karin tak tem kitab jada ke biya biya ke thakan dam sam gas Musik kim bakar pane mus lapar bachach Musik ka بہٕ کیٛاہ کَرٕ پرٛٮ۪س پیٖسمَس گَرُک بیٚنٮ۪ن ہُنٛد کَرُن دَپٮ۪س مَتہٕ گژھٕ موزوٗر بہٕ کَرٕ اگر مےٚ خبر کیٛاہ پیٚیہِ تِمَن ژٕ پَر أمِس دوٚپمُت ژٕ چھَکھ موج بہٕ گژھٕ کُنہِ جایہِ پیٚیہِ سۄ چھِنہٕ مےٚ دِوان نیرنہٕ کینٛہہ.
Billa keeps collecting plastic and polythene and garbage from the Wular banks and marshy lands, which he finds in abundance for his livelihood. But what's job for him might just be the only hope left for the struggling Wular.
اَمہِ سۭتۍ حظ چھِ گژھان نٮ۪صفہٕ صفٲیی اَتھ وۄرَس اَمہِ سۭتۍ اگر بٲتلہٕ ہَتھ تُلو تہٕ اَمہِ سۭتۍ چھِ نٮ۪صفہٕ یہِ جَنریشن چَلان اَتھ آبَس نٮ۪صفہٕ یِمَن بٲتلَن منٛز چھِ دوا آسان.
Desperate and exhausted, Billa found refuge with Wular. Wular was his father's source of livelihood, the saviour of his family, and once again it came to the rescue. Wular offers its bounties to tens of thousands of people living on its banks. So how could it disappoint Billa?
یِم پلاسٹِک سوٚمبراوان بٲتلہٕ سوٚمبراوان اوس یِمَے اَنان گاڈ أتی حظ کوٚر یِمنٕے پٮ۪ٹھ گُزار وۄنۍ کَس حظ پَرِ سُہ ییٚلہِ تَس بار پیوٚو گَرُک سُہ کَتھ پَرِ.
Regardless of all the hardships, Billa keeps his family pot boiling and faces his fate every day. Same way the Wular is fighting to survive man-made destruction. Billa sees the reflection of his misery in the muddy waters of Wular and finds solace in its arms. He is trying his best to save the grandeur of Asia's largest freshwater lake by cleansing it of its disease, the trash scattered in and around the lake. Billa finds Wular as helpless as himself and cares for it like his family.
تَتھ منٛز چھِ گُپَن آسان گُرۍ آسان کیٛاہ تام چھِنہٕ حظ اَتہِ چھِنہٕ پَتہٕ کٕہٕنۍ تِمَن ڈالان اورُک یورُک اوکُن چھِنہٕ دَپان اِنسان وَسوٲنی کِہیٖنۍ مگر وَسان چھِ اَمہِ دۄہ ترٛیشہِ ہِنٛدۍ موٗجوٗب ییٚتہِ حظ گوٚو ماحولٕے سٲلِم خراب أسۍ چھِ اگر ترٛیش چٮ۪مو تہٕ اَتہِ آسان دۄیہِ دُہۍ بعد چھِ گژھان پَتہٕ اِنسان بٮ۪مار اگر یہِ ترٛیش چٮ۪مو یہِ چھِ گنٛدگی ترٛیش. کانٛہہ سوٲرۍ آسٮ۪م یَتھ منٛز دَپان چھِم بہٕ کھَسہٕ نہٕ چانہِ نایہِ کینٛہہ تہٕ یَپٲرۍ چھِ گنٛدٕ اَپٲرۍ چھِ گُپَن مومٕتۍ گُرۍ مومٕتۍ تَتہِ حظ چھِ گژھان پَتہٕ گنٛدٕ اِنسانَس پَتہٕ چھِ پٮ۪وان تھوٚپ دیُن یِہوٚے ترٛیش چھِ أسۍ چٮ۪وان یہِ گنٛدگی چھِ أسۍ چٮ۪وان.
Miseries never end. They doubled for Billa in the fateful September 2014 floods. He had never imagined that his companion, the Wular, can react this way. The floods washed away the trash that was his livelihood, trampling on his hopes. His village was 10 feet deep in water. Even his home was flooded, the one that his parents built with their sweat and blood.
یہِ حظ چھِ میون مکان اَتھ حظ آبہٕ سہلاب حظ آو اَتھ حظ گوٚو اَنٛدر آب ہیٚرِ تہِ حظ اوس توٚمُل حظ اوس بِستر حظ اوس سٲلِم کینٛہہ حظ اوس سُہ حظ گوٚو آبَس تَل أسۍ حظ ٲسۍ مکانسٕے منٛز اَسہِ نہ حظ لوٚگ نہٕ پَتہٕے کِہیٖنۍ ییٖتِس کالَس حظ آب اَنٛدر ژاو أسۍ حظ ٲسۍ شٔنٛگِتھ اَسہِ حظ کھوٚت تَلہٕ صرف بِستر وِستر حظ سٲلِم کینٛہہ کوٗت حظ توٚمُل ووٚمُل گوٚو अति सच खत्म अस यप न तमुल बरनस नावन मज
Wular has thrown back its curses and misery on human face. This is what man has always been doing to Wular. Man is never able to face the glaring and stark reality that the nature's fury is.
6 बजे सज मूत मंगरी बज तुम मूत सलिम 4 बजे तुम गए आब गानस तल तुम आन अथे पे कहें आब कल पिटी गसान अंदर अत आबस मज 4-5 फुट अत अंदरी आब
अः मकान सरसी नौकसान अत जंप गमत अपाट यपाट वो अत बाथरूमस मज सह कर सरसी ये नजर ये क्या मकान गुत आब अत सरसी गुत क्रॉस तीन पट वीन पट अपर वह क्या कर बस दपान मे गम कोर बचने बच बह क्या वंदा मकान
Billa's Wular Lake, a World Heritage Wetland Site under the Ramsar Convention Charter of UNESCO. UNESCO serves as the depository for the convention. It is an intergovernmental treaty which provides the framework for international cooperation for the conservation of wetland habitats. Conservation thus becomes obligatory, but Wular Lake is yet to see the light of the day.